does connect it, but I didn't hook up the mic to the computer properly. So back at the intro again, redo real quick. Welcome to the first live stream. I'm excited to play with you guys. I know you guys are used to the Fallout content normally, which I do love, but I thought I'd change it up this time for the first live stream. Surprisingly complicated. This is Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket Edition. So it's a little different. It's a little different than the actual trading card game, if you've ever played it. And it's actually a little bit of a pain in the ass to actually set this up properly, and you'd be quite surprised. You have to create so many little moving parts just to get the screen share. Well, not just the screen share, but just to get the screen right. So I am screen sharing this from the iPad, or from my iPad, which I have the game downloaded on. So I don't really get to see chat too well, so I've got my phone here. So if you guys ran chat and I don't respond quickly, it's because I've got like 3 screens here going, or really 2, because one of my screens is hooked up to the computer because it's a little cracked, a little broken. Well, that's a story for another time, but thank you guys for joining us. We're going to open some packs, we're going to play some ranked online. We're going to do that for a little bit, and this is the first stream, so we're easing into this. My next stream is going to be Fallout. If you guys want me to tackle in something specific for the stream, for the Fallout stream, let me know. I was thinking some base or settlement building, and maybe some Radiant missions is what they're called, or quests. Don't know if you call them missions, don't know if you call them quests, doesn't really matter to me. Either way, experience and caps, that's what's important. But with that, we're going to get into some Pokemon. But if you guys enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. It goes a long way. Hopefully this doesn't actually do a double audio from the computer and the iPad. I got the mic hooked up here, so we're gonna see if this works out properly. We're gonna see. Okay, so we get a free pack in 27 minutes, which is nice. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. I didn't realize how loud this iPad could be. All right, so we're gonna actually. I should wait to 27 minutes. Maybe I should wait to 27 minutes. It's 27 minutes for a free pack. We'll do a wonder pick. We'll do a wonder pick to start us off. Now I've played a little bit of ranked. It is fun. I will say that. Granted, I haven't lost in ranked, and I've only played about 12 matches. With that, I'm pretty confident in my deck. It's not a meta deck, I don't think. It's kind of out there. It uses the Garchomps from the previous deck, or previous packs. Not this pack, or maybe it's the Arceus pack if I'm not mistaken. It might be the pack before. It's not the EXs, it's all basics, which is nice. So I can kind of risk them a little more easily without feeling as bad. I want to go for a really cool wonder pick here, but they don't really have... The people I'm friends with don't have anything that really good to pick from. Any full art cards? No? No? Well, there's a full art card here. We'll do this. Now, if you hear a dog in the background, that's because I have my dog in the room with me. He's great. He's pretty chill. He's kind of like an old man now. Oh, I got the full art. Oh, well, I didn't even try. That's cool. I probably won't ever use it. It'll be added straight to the collection for fun. But hey, you know, the more the merrier for the collection. Am I right? Am I right? But if you guys have any suggestions, maybe some decks, maybe some packs to open instead, please write in the chat. I'm open to suggestions. I'm not really used to the whole live stream thing, but we'll grow into it. It'll take some time. I forgot to thank that person. I'm a dick. All right. I've got some daily missions here to go through. We're going to collect our little hourglasses. The more the merrier, as you know. If you've played this at all. I have been stockpiling for this day, as you can see. I have 459 hourglasses. For reference, you need like 120 to open up 10 packs at the same time. So I think we'll be good. We're actually going to start off with some ranked and see if that kind of builds down runs down that time for the free pack, because I very much would like to keep it going. But as you guys see here, I'm Pokeball rank 1. I got 146 points. I am on an 8-game win streak. I've only played 8 games in ranked. This is the deck I'm running with. I've nicknamed it Land Sharks. I have a few decks, but this is my faithful. This is my favorite. It's my old faithful. It's really reliant on the Garchomps. I have the Regigigas in there as like a throwaway card, but I'll be honest, it was a complete throwaway card just for the sake of using the ability for Garchomp. It has saved me a couple times against Garatinas and a couple other decks that would have probably been able to handle me pretty decently. But with this thing, it's actually done its job. So the Drudigans, they're never going to attack. I don't have a fire energy in here. It's a water fighting energy purely for the sake of getting the Garchomps up. I got Iridia cards for health. I got Cynthia cards to do 150 damage. So they can take out most EX cards alone. But usually you lead off with a Drudigan. But this is the deck. I did use my free premium when they had the original Charizard set coming out. I wanted the coin. I love coins. I'm a little addicted to coin collecting, and you know I got coins in a Pokemon game. Of course I'm going to collect the cool ones. I kind of regret that now. I won't lie, because they have this really cool shiny Charizard coin and Pokemon set. Really kind of want to get it, but I don't really want to pay money for the. I'd only pay it for the month maybe to even get it. I'm still debating. But with that, we're going to get into some ranked. All right, we found an opponent. I feel like I should win against these guys. They're pretty low. Like I said, 8-game win streak. I got some pride in it. I've got Old Faithful going. I'm going second. I prefer going second. Some people prefer going first. I'm more of a second kind of going guy. That's not exactly the best start, but it could be worse. All right, this is a interesting start. He must be using a new Pikachu deck, which is smart, 150 damage. You discard all your electric energies though. Oh, alright. This is a little weird. I didn't expect he'd do that. You know, I probably rather would like to put in the Drudigan if I draw him. Let's see what I get here. I got both Garchomp cards. I can't complain. I got the Regigigas here, which can be useful. Let's see. Oh, I got the goodbye too. All right, this is actually a really good start. I might just go straight for the straight for offense here. I know I'm kind of risking my my Gibble here, but this is not bad. This is not bad. Uh-oh. All right, well there's the Pikachu. That's like the one thing I didn't want to see immediately yet, but if I can get this going quicker than expected, I think I can get this guy out early. I kind of need the health. Let's see, 10. I'm trying to do the math here. I can get rid of the Pachirisu very easily. How much health am I down? 90. I don't have the cape on. I'm down 30. I do go down, okay, 50 damage. I would not even be able to survive with the... I guess I gotta use the Iridia card. Yeah, it's a little bit of a waste, I think, early on, but it is what it is. Because now I force my to put out the Pikachu early. I could also just retreat. This is not a bad point to retreat here, because now I'm up. Oh, he conceded. All right. Okay, I guess maybe he thought I had a Cynthia card. Possibly, and a Garchomp in the back. Maybe not. That was a really weird deck. I think the Pikachu and the Pachirisu was right there, but whatever the other guy was there, the Steel type, don't know why he was there. But hey, oh, actually no, I'm on a 12 win streak. Or 9 win streak? 9 win streak, sorry. I get 12 extra points though, so that's nice. I mean, you might as well keep on going. I mean, I'm now what 9-0. Maybe I can pull off like an Undertaker streak here. That'd be fun. I guess my goal, is to hit at least 21-0, tie the Undertaker. You know, in terms of streaks. If you're familiar with wrestling, you'll get it. If you're not, it will go right over your head. This kind of reference, but hey, it is what it is. All right, here's a Druddigan. I prefer starting off like this. I really hope this isn't a what kind of deck? A Probopass deck? It's obviously a Dialga deck. That's not a surprise. All right. Oh, all right. He's got a Mew. Not exactly what I would have expected. All right. I mean, I'm fine with him doing that. This is going to really hurt me. I'll put the Water Energy here. I'll use the Pokeball. Maybe I can get the other Gibble here. That'd be nice. Yes, I can. I really only need one Druddigan. It's nice to have two to kind of start off with. But so long as I have the one, it kind of plays a defensive wall. All right, I have the other one here in case he has a Sabrina card or something. Now, I couldn't care less for the Druddigan. The Druddigan is there to literally, essentially sacrifice itself, which is kind of sad to say, but that's his role. And he knows his role. That's why he leads off. Honestly, it's probably the best defensive Pokemon in the game, at least as a card. With the Rocky Helmet, does 40 damage, and those stall decks, I tell you, can be dangerous to go up against. But I kind of find a way to deal with him with this deck. I feel like I can kind of break past the wall. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now I need a Fighting Energy, and I need my Garchomps. Okay, I imagine here he's gotta probably hit me. I've got 8 cards left in the deck. I got 2 Garchomps waiting, and I got a Cynthia card I need to pull. I'm pretty sure he feels confident. Okay, well, I'll put this Water Energy on this other Druddigan, because I'm letting this Druddigan go down, essentially. That Pokeball is useless. I'm not going to use it, because if I get a Garchomp, I can sacrifice it to pull an extra card the same turn. And that's more useful for me. Same with the Regigigas. I'm pretty sure he's pretty confused. He's got the Mew up pretty much fully, which is good for him. He's gonna throw in the Mew. That doesn't hurt me. That's fine. I can take that. Yeah, because even 100... Yeah, the thing is, he doesn't realize I have a Cynthia card here, so anything at 150 health or below is a one-shot for me. Alright. Put the other Druddigan here. I got the Garchomp. Thank you very much. There we go. So sometimes if you get a slow start, you really need a Garchomp to come for you, so that you can actually just kind of start. Oh, see, there's the Cynthia card. Now I can sack the Druddigan and play it safe pretty effectively here. Because even if he switches me out, I still have his Mew pretty much dead to rights. The question is, do I want to try to get the other Garchomp up? Yeah, alright. Oh, here's the Kate. Even better. Now this guy is ready to go. I have a Fighting Energy coming next, so I don't have to worry about... I don't really have to worry about missing a Fighting Energy for the other Garchomp because I need it. Which I don't have the other Garchomp in my hand, of course. Yes, this is true. But I've pretty much put myself in a winning position. I have the Iridia cards to keep me alive. I have both Cynthia cards, which I am just going to use now. Because he's now, no matter what he does here, he's either going to have to find a way to get a cape on the other Dialga there, which is fine, or he's got to find a way to get rid of this Garchomp. which is not really possible. He can at most do 100 damage. He puts the Skarmory in there. I one-shot it, so he knows he has no choice but to put the Dialga in. He's, I guess, hoping I don't have a... Yeah, this doesn't matter. You don't have a cape on this thing. I do 150 damage. You know, most does 100. And what's great is that even if they have a red card or a Giovanni, it does 110 at most. Red doesn't even do anything to me because I'm not an EX, so that's the kind of nice bonus of this. Ooh, that's kind of smart. Oh, well, that's unfortunate for him. Okay, well, I'm going to kind of bait him here. So I'm going to use an Iridia card. Essentially, what I'm going to try and force him to do is he's going to have to make a decision here. Either he's going to get rid of my Garchomp right here, or he's going to switch out to the other Dialga and try to tank. But guaranteed no matter what here, I can pretty much one-shot now anything he's got, because he can't make up 90 health. He has no Iridia cards. The grass cards don't work for him, right? Or the Erica cards that heal 50 health. He's in a really bad position. He knows I can just wipe him out with one attack next turn. And like I said, I have a Cynthia card, so maybe he puts in the other Dialga. Yep, you can see it. Yeah, he realized the losing situation. The Shaman there is a nice pick. My brother actually does the same thing. It's annoying to sometimes deal with because that 10 health can be the difference, but with this, it just doesn't really matter. The Cynthia card just kind of overcompensates for everything. But that was a good matchup. I'll give him credit. He did kind of put pressure with the Mew. But I'm up to 10. I'm 10-0, boys. 10-0. If this is my rank up battle. And I haven't used any other deck than this one. It is, like I say, my old faithful. If I'm undefeated with it, I don't see a need to switch it right now. Why change or fix what's not broken? All right, I go second again. That's kind of nice. Another electric deck. All right. I always usually lead Druddigan no matter what. It just makes sense. It's useful. Well, I've got the XP card. This can be kind of nice. Ooh, all right. This is a weird deck. He's got a Pachirisu EX and a normal Pachirisu. He's got to have a Pikachu in here somewhere. No. Okay. I have the other Gibble here. That's nice. Alright, we're going to see what he does. This is a little bit interesting because I imagine he's going to hit me with the Plasma. I don't see why he would have a Sabrina card. It wouldn't make any sense. Yep, alright, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's pretty confident. He has just immediately decided to attack, not even worry about any other situation. Okay. We'll end the turn here. This is not a bad start. I am not getting lucky with my deck. I do need the Gabite and the Garchomp sooner than I would want. Because I imagine he's got a cape somewhere, or at least a Rocky Helmet to put on that Pachirisu. Alright, he's going to use a Nurse Joy card. You see, I don't see why he wouldn't go for the extra 10 damage. See, that's smart. Probably put on the Joltik, maybe? No, the other one. Nah, the Palmy. That's a smart move. Alright, I got myself a Gabite. That's nice and handy. He's burning through his deck a lot better than I have been able to. Because now he's going to knock out my Druddigan, no matter what I do here, unfortunately. If he's got a cape. Oh, he doesn't have a cape yet. Hold on. Yep, he does. Alright, there it is. Does he think I have a Garchomp on the back here? He's taking his time. He left. Which is weird because he's actually got the upper hand here. Not exactly what I would have expected for him to do. Alright, this guy's left. That's a little bit of a surprise if he's left. If he's chosen to concede here, maybe I faked him out with the idea that I have a Garchomp and the Cynthia card, which I have a Cynthia card. I don't have a Garchomp. I think that's his concern. I think that's his concern is that he's going to leave his Pachirisu out there pretty much to die. Alright, or maybe he's got bad internet. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. No, well, I got the Garchomp next anyway, so this actually works out for me pretty nicely. I guess I'll give him a chance to come back here. I'll give him the chance. I'll give him the chance. I don't think he's coming back though, because now if he comes back, he's just gonna see the Garchomp there and be probably scared. Maybe scared shitless, because then I think he knows no matter what he does, even if he hits the Dredigan or if he tries to, I guess his hope could maybe to stall for me to put the two energies to kind of move the Garchomp in. Because he's probably thinking I'm waiting for a free switch, which he's not wrong. I would rather trade the one point worth Dredigan, whose job is just to literally do 20 damage to you, for the EX. He did not return. All right. Well, it's another concession, essentially. I don't know if he lost internet. Maybe he rage quitted. Maybe he had the wrong idea. But, hey, I'm back. I'll take the win. I'm on a 11-game win streak. I'm 11-0. I'll say things. I'll take the concessions. I don't blame people for getting frustrated. Sometimes the deck can be, annoying when it comes to playing on this game. I would know. I have horrible luck when I play against my brother. I don't know why he's got the greatest luck, or I have the worst luck against him. My decks just don't want to pull the right guys at the right time. Alright, we're in a new rank. I'm going first, which is a little different. Alright. It's a grass deck. That's interesting. Sorry. I'm not exactly fully sick right now, but I have some bad allergies. I will not lie. Okay. So long as I get a water... Wow, this is weird. He has a grass electric deck? I guess maybe he's probably got a Celebi in this deck. He's got the Superior, so that's the only reason why he would have that. Yeah, he's got a Celebi there. See, this is more of a realistic deck you can run into. The Celebi decks are still good. It is going to be a tad bit of an annoying ordeal. I'll hit him for the 20. I'll make him think that I don't have anything going here. He's probably got a Magnezone he's going to build up here. That's smart. My question is, do I pivot here? Listen, I could be aggressive, get the 1 point. The problem is this. If he flips 2 coins, which he'll have 3, which would be very likely, I will be in a very, very bad position. I think it's actually best I retreat here. Unless that's too timid. Yeah, I'll retreat here. Here's why. I'm going to have the Garchomp up here. He's probably really confused. But I see the future here. Yep, there's the Magnezone. Because I don't care. He can get the Superior up and put in the Celebi. That doesn't matter to me. I just need the I just need to have my 2 Garchomps up, essentially, in that case. I'll let him stack energy on the Celebi. I can play that game. Alright, we can shear that. Oh, and I got the Professor Oak. That's actually kind of perfect. And I got the other Gibble. That's nice. And the other Garchomp. I just need to get the other Gabite here. And this is smooth sailing from here on out. Yep, you put the cape on the Celebi. It still doesn't matter, because it's 130 health. The Garchomp one-shots it, as I mentioned before. I won't lie, I could do something really drastic here. I could go in for the kill here, essentially, against the Snivy, which wouldn't be bad. Because then he's got five coins. He's got to flip 4 to kill me. I'll take. You know, we're gonna gamble. You gotta gamble sometimes. This is the right time to gamble. And then even worse, I mean, the worst case scenario, I just put back in the Druddigan, right? He's got to be putting the Celebi. Yeah, that's the only real move he's got. He might not have the Magnezone ready, or he just wants the extra energy on it. No, he's gonna try to get the Snivy up again, maybe. I just see it as this: he needs 4 coin flips to kill me. He's got 5. Uh-oh. Oh, he does not get it. I win. I don't think he realizes this. It's unfortunate for him. That's why I always like to get the cape on the Garchomp. And I would have had the damages at least for the Gibble. Unfortunate for him. He actually played that pretty well. He forced me to have to retreat there, but then again, I'm kind of used to Celebi decks now. They used to be the scourge of the server, essentially. Yeah, when he got those first 2 coin flips there, I actually thought maybe there was a second he'd get all 4. Well, maybe even all 5. I've had bad luck before, but I'm on a 12-0 streak. That's nice. All right. Well, how is that other pack going? How much time have we got? Is it ready? It's ready. All right. We're gonna actually take a little break from good old ranked battles, as fun as they've been. Ooh, I gotta collect some. I take the thanks for the battle. I sometimes forget to press thanks. I feel bad always. You know, most people on this game I feel like are nice. If you hear me drinking water, it's because, like I said, allergies. But I really want this shiny Charizard. Let's see if we can actually put it in this free pack here. Let's see, anything good here? Oh, hey, you know what? That's really cool. I got a shiny Pachirisu. That's fun. He's pink. I do like the blue a little more, but the pink's cool. That's actually awesome. I got another shiny. I've been waiting for another shiny. So it's nice that on the, you know, it feels good. First pack on stream is a shiny. Maybe it's a really good pack here. A Gimme Ghoul. That's neat. I don't know if I have a Gimme Ghoul. Wow. Now, you might be wondering, why am I not excited for this full art? I do love full arts. This is my 4th one of this specific one. It's a good card. It's a great card. if you pair it with like the Beedrill and a Beedrill EX deck. But this is a little excessive for me to have 4 of these. But I'm not going to complain. It's cool. It's nice. I can maybe trade it to somebody for something really cool. But I got myself a neat, shiny Pachirisu. I actually want to make another electric deck. I'll be 100% honest, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what I would rather put in there. Alright, well, I don't know. I just completed something here. Shiny Museum 1. Is that a hidden mission? It might be a hidden mission. No, it's not hidden. I just never noticed it. Well, that's nice. I got another little point here for the shop. But with that, we're going to actually go and open some packs here. This seems like a gamble. It really is. Be careful if you ever decide to save up this many hourglasses and you decide to commit this act that I'm about to pretty much perform here live on stream. If you don't get good things, that's just the way the world works. It's rough sometimes. I would know. I didn't get a Palkia until like a couple weeks ago. And that was my first Palkia. Granted, it's the 3-star, or yeah, it's the full art with the animation, the really cool looking Palkia card. But it's still a gamble. It was still a gamble. All right, I'll open these. It doesn't look like I got anything good. I don't like that. All right, well I got the normal Pachirisu, Eradicate, and Abra, Voltorb, Magmodar. Kind of cool move. You know, it's nice. It's a little hard to build up to it sometimes. Slizar, okay. This is not looking like it was worth it. I got a Wigglytuff, that was new. I couldn't care for it though. Wow. 5 of these. I will show you. I have 5 of these now, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even 6. It's cool. I got a full art at least. You know, maybe that's worth it for you guys to see. But that's like back to... Ooh. Kind of cool. Really creepy. This is probably one of the creepiest cards I've seen them release. They try to make it look realistic, but this thing just doesn't look right. It looks like it's going to hurt me, and I don't know why. And it's going to enjoy it. It's creepy, but it is what it is. That's a Wigglytuff for you. All right, this is pack number 5. We are blasting. Did I just get 2 Palmies in a row? Yes, I did. We're blasting through these. I would like a shiny here. 2 Bidoof, an Iono card. Don't really use it. This is actually nice. I did need a second one of these. I only had one. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Alright, pack number 8. Can I get anything good here? Oh, I got a Machamp. It's new. I actually like this Machamp. It's 150 health. I believe it's the same as the EX Machamp in terms of health. If you put 4 fighting energies on this, it does 120 damage instead of 70. And with Lucarios, you can pretty much get up to what the EX does. Of course, that involves energy investment, but that doesn't seem too difficult considering all the different types of ways you can get energies now. Maybe not for fighting types, but at least in general. Alright, pack number 9. Is there anything good we're going to get? Oh, you know, that's nice. I got another Clodsire EX. That's cool. I think I already have 2. This might be my 3rd. It's still cool. I got an EX at least. The game's trying to give me something good. I don't believe I have this. Someone tried to use this on me once, and it could have been really good for them in a ranked battle. But it failed. It's a coin flip card. They're always kind of 50-50. And that is... those are all my packs. Alright. I mean, some decent stuff. Not great. I got an EX. I got... What else did I get? I got a Machamp that's new. I got another Grafai. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm not really familiar with the newer generation, to be honest. I got a full art Wigglytuff, which looks absolutely creepy. I will never use you. I've got 6 of these in total now. I got 2 already on stream of these. I had 4 before. But I did get a shiny Pachirisu from the first free pack that I opened, which was nice. I appreciate it. I very much do appreciate it. We'll add these to the collection. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I am curious before I open up another 10. Do I not have... Not deck. Do I not have 6 of those? Let's see. Yeah, here it is. I have five. I have five of these. It's a good card. It's a really good defensive card. You can throw a Rocky Helmet at it. I prefer a Cape, actually, just for survivability against like those Darkrai Giratina decks you may run into. But I have five of these, and I don't need five. Maybe I'll trade that to somebody. But I got a really, really cool, to me, shiny Pachirisu card. That's nice. That's brand new today. Fun fact, this Beedrill, love this card, was from my very first pack of this set. When it first came out, I used my, I waited for my daily. I opened it, and this was in there. I got this one, I think, 12 packs later, which means I probably, 6 days, 7 days after that. This Palkia took me forever to get. It's my only Palkia I have. It took me pretty much like a month and a half, which is a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. I got some cool cards. I like these cards a little more than the gold crowns. I know people love the gold crowns because it's gold, and I do too. I don't have any gold crowns. I do prefer these 3 stars with the animation. These are really cool. I prefer it a lot more. I mean, for instance, the Charizard one, I feel like everyone wants this one. I got lucky. I like to occasionally come here and watch the animation. It feels nice. It's kind of a nice way to like a personal gloat. But I don't use this Charizard that much anymore. The Charizard decks they're still good. They can still really wreck somebody if you get it up and going. But the problem can be is now you have so many decks that are faster to getting their offense, and a lot of really good water decks. And this just pretty much hurts any realistic Charizard deck you have out there. But with that, we're going to open up another 10 packs because, like I said, I have saved up a lot of hourglasses. I still have 339. I'm going to kind of mess up my timing here because I like the time I had my packs, so, when they refreshed normally. So I'll probably have to save some hourglasses just to kind of fix that off stream. But we're going to open these 10. Ooh, I think I got a shiny. Or 2. I got 2 good things at least. Alright, I got Flamigo, a Machop. Okay, another Gimmighoul. Pack 1, kind of a dud. That's okay. Pack 2, also a bit of a dud. Don't really need any more of those Kafai guys. Another Tatsugiri. Now, I have actually 2 of the, or not 2, if not 3 of the full art ones. So, again, I don't really ever need the normal ones or the basic ones unless I didn't have it for the collection. And wow, I start off with another Tatsugiri. But maybe there's something good here. I think when you have the background go purple like this is usually a good thing. Usually means there's something good in the deck. So I'm hoping we get something nice. Oh, wow. That is cool. Creepy, but awesome. I needed another Giratina. Wow, he's just twitching like an absolute maniac. I mean, he is technically like Pokemon Satan, essentially, no? Wow, that is creepy. But I'm very, very pleased with this card. They did a good job with the animation. But Broken Space Bellow. This card you will run into everywhere now on the ranked battles if you get the higher you get. Even my brother uses one with a Darkrai. I think that's the meta. I don't think he didn't even realize that. I've actually beaten a few of them. I've beaten his Giratina deck a couple times with I call my Old Faithful, my Land Sharks, my Garchomp deck. But it is still a difficult deck to kind of defeat in the ranked battles online. I think the problem is that normally you would use a Dark type to counter this guy, but they have a Darkrai, and they can turn into a stall deck real easily, or it can be a very quick offensive deck. It has a lot of diversity. All right, we got another. What is it? Pack number 5? I'm not really sure. I didn't pay attention. That was pack 5. This is pack 6. All right. Anything good here? All right, another Paldean Tauros. I don't need any more of those. Kadabra, a Magmar, a Gimmighoul, a Flamigo. I would really, really want a shiny Charizard. I think it's the coolest shiny in the game, probably. All right, pack 9. Anything good here? Wow. It's a cool card, don't get me wrong, but I have like 3 of these already, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Pack 10, maybe it has something nice. I don't think it does. No, it does not. Alright, well, you know, I can't be too mad. I got the really, really cool looking Giratina here. So, I'm going to enjoy that. I have a Giratina deck that I was working on. But I haven't really used it all that much at all. Maybe like once or twice. It needs a lot of work. But now I have 2 Giratinas, so that kind of clears up the issues I had. I really want more shinies, I'll be honest. I really, really want more shinies. Alright, how many more hourglasses do I have? Sure, we'll rip another 120. Like I said, I saved up hourglasses specifically for this stream. For the sake of having fun. I don't spend any money. I just don't want to. If I do spend money, I maybe get the premium pass, because I used the free premium that you get when that Charizard set came out. I thought it was cool looking. Now there's a shiny Charizard set, which I really, really want. But it is what it is. Maybe I get it, maybe I don't. We'll see. Wow, a lot of duds here. I'm not very confident about this pack opening. Alright, we're going to kind of blast through these kind of quickly, and then we're going to get back to ranked battles where I'm undefeated. Alright. I got another one Trio EX. That's nice. I have a shiny one, so it will go with the shiny one. I always appreciate a good EX card, I won't lie. So if I get plenty of EXs here that are new. Oh, I got a red card. Now this card can be dangerous, but then again, it doesn't really affect my Garchomp deck. It doesn't have any EXs in it. But this might be nice to use. Oh no, I can't use it with the Cynthia card. So this is kind of not useful for that deck at all. But it can be nice for another deck. Like I said, I gotta build some more decks. I have a lot of decks that I built, but I don't use them really that much. So I have to probably go in there and edit. Alright, any other EXs? No, another Wigglytuff. I already got the full art Wigglytuff. Maybe something good here? Wow, that's actually really cool looking. I prefer this Clodsire EX. I have only like the basic Clodsire EX's cards, which are nice. But you know, you gotta always appreciate these other full art cards. So that's nice. Alright, pack number 7. Anything else here good? Nope, doesn't look like it. 8. Nope, 2 more. 2 more to go. Nope. Number 10. No, alright. I mean, we kind of struck out a little bit, but we kind of recovered with the with this full art Clodsire, which I do like. So I will put that into my other Clodsire deck. But I'm not using those decks right now. I'm purely focused on my undefeated streak, unranked. I don't think I have any more hourglasses for another 10, if I'm not mistaken. 99. No, I do not. It would be another 120, but that's all right. That's all right. We didn't get the shiny Charizard EX. We'll get it one day, or I'll just save up enough points for it. But I'll take the XP here real quickly. All right. Wow, I have a lot of these to collect. It's maybe too many. I didn't realize this. I've been mute the whole time. I was talking, but I guess my mic decided to not unmute itself. I was saying about I was explaining my Garchomp deck. I'll have to do that again later. But if you guys have any suggestions, please write them in the chat. I'm 12-0, undefeated and ranked. This is not a good start. The Regigigas is there for certain reasons. It can be useful, but this is a fighting deck. Yeah, clearly this guy has. Oh, it's a Garchomp fighting deck. Okay. This might be where I get my first loss. Alright, this is going to be a little rough. Oh no. I might have to just try to build up the Regigigas here in a really, really weird way. This is not a great start because it gets the Garchomp of 100, does 120. Maybe I revenge kill it. No, this is not a good start. Alright, this is a tad bit interesting, I will not lie. No, because he can just, if he's smart, he'll just hit me a couple times. No, the Regigigas is just going to have to be sacked, and I might have to get a Druddigon up. But if he gets the Garchomp and he... I really need to hope to get a Garchomp up here and early. Alright, looks like I'm not going to get away with this. Alright, maybe I have some luck here. Maybe I have some luck going here. But if he chooses to target that Gabite on the bench, he will ruin this potential start because I can't really... I pretty much need him to get rid of my Regigigas for a clean switch in. If he's smart, which I think he is, he's going to just hit my... Yep, he is a smart guy. He's a very smart player. Yep, he's extremely smart. This guy got very lucky with how I drew these cards here and has pretty much forced me to play a very, very, I don't want to say unfair game, but it's a very unfair game essentially for me. If he gets a 50, 90, this is no. I pretty much have to use the Iridia card here. And there goes all my healing for the game. I need to get lucky here with the... Do I just sack the cape? Yeah, I'm going to have to sack the cape. I really don't want to, but it's my only option here to try to get the XP card I have. Nope. Because Druddigon doesn't help me here. Druddigon will just pretty much be a free point for him at this rate. What I need is the other Gibble. I don't have the other Gibble even up, which is also rough. Well, I was 12-0. I was bound to lose eventually. I'm not giving up yet. I will play this to the end. But I guess his other concern is that if he doesn't get rid of my drag... Yep, he's going to just go straight for the Garchomp. Alright, we're going to get rid of this Druddigon here. There's the XP. Okay, so now he's got a couple of plays here he has to make. A couple of decisions. They're not great decisions for him to make. He could either go after the Garchomp again. No, he's gonna go Dragon Claw. That's smart. Huh. I could hit him for 170. I would do that trade, which isn't great for me. Okay, he's up 1. I'm up 2. Question is, what do I throw here? He's gotta hit me. This is rough because I think no matter what he wins here unless he puts in the Marshadow, which would be a really weird decision for him to do. I'll put the normal Gabite here. Probably the move there was probably to go down. But I had no choice but to kind of try to gamble it there. Yeah, I lose here. That was a really good game by this guy. Granted, he had a great start. I won't lie. I had a really rough start there with the Regigigas. That's the risk you run with the Regigigas in your deck. Is if he's the only guy you have, he doesn't really do the stuff you need him to do. Yeah, because I could have maybe had if I got the Garchomp or if I had the Druddigon to lead off, I could have maybe done something better here. Alright, I'll let him kill me. Alright. 12-0, no more. I am 12-1 in ranked battles. Good battle for him. Really smart. He was smart to target the Gabite on the bench. If he didn't, that would have been a really big mistake for him. Good game. Good game by this guy. I made it close like getting the Garchomp, but really by then he knew he had it in the bag. He could have either waited for me to knock him out, or I could have sacked the Garchomp there. That was smart. It was a very smart player. If he just went straight for the Regigigas, I was in a way better position. But he didn't. He forced me to have to use my healing cards. Alright. Well, no longer undefeated. I guess I'm not going to hit 21-0. But hey, it was bound to happen. See if we can bounce back here. We need another bounce back win here. It's desperately needed. Well, not desperately needed, but it's pretty well needed. All right. This is not exactly another good start either. Wow, another fighting type deck. This is probably what I was talking about this early on the stream. This is probably a Machamp deck, basic Machamp deck with Lucarios, or it could be a Machamp EX deck, which would also be good for him to run. I doubt it. I really do doubt it is. Because you have to stack so many energies on it, you can actually honestly risk getting yourself eliminated earlier than you really want to. Where at least with the other Machamp, you can put pressure really early with the 70 damage and just build it up normally. I'm not switching up my Druddigon here. I have no need to. Even if he uses a Sabrina card. Alright. Can I get a good bite? Nope, got the other Iridia card. I got a Garchomp, which is nice. Sorry. I wonder where this guy's from. His name looks like it's in kanji. I could be wrong. I'm not very familiar with the how the East Asian language writing systems. I imagine Japanese because it's Pokemon, but I could be absolutely wrong. This could very easily be another language. Oh, I got the other Gibble here. That's kind of nice. Alright, there's 2 Gabites. There's 8 cards left in this deck. I've got, I think, a 20% chance it is. of putting a Gabite. Well, honestly, I don't really care what he does with this Machop. And I know he's building up the Machamp. I'm surprised he has no Lucarios. Or at least maybe he has Lucarios in his hand. He just doesn't have the Riolus. Which wouldn't surprise me. You run into that problem a lot. But I got the other Druddigan here to throw in. To kind of stall if I have to. Maybe he also has the Machamp in his hand. Oh, he just got the Machoke probably. That's good for him. That's fine. He can take out the Druddigan. I'm throwing in the other Druddigan. I really do need a Gabite here because I don't know if I can really survive this as best as I want to. But this Pokeball card is just useless. I don't remember how much damage a Machamp does. The EX. Or maybe he doesn't have the Machamp ready. Yeah, he does have the Machamp EX. Oh wow, it's 180 health. It's Mega Punch 120. Yeah, I lose this game again. Again, you know, if you don't get the Gabites, that can be a real rough time for you. I bet I'll get a Gabite here just for the jokes of it. The kind of shits and giggles. Yep, there I got the Gabite. Of course I got a Gabite. Kind of rough position here. Obviously, I can't win this. There's no way I win this. I don't have the... If I had the Garchomp up, you know, this is an easy 1-2 punch. But I don't have the Garchomp here to really run with this. He does 120. I'm at 110 health. He wins. I'm going to have to concede here. That's rough. 2 in a row. I went from 12-0 to 12-2 real quick. And, you know, that's the way the game sometimes runs. Oh, I lose 5 points. That's not nice. He got... I'm not saying he got lucky, but I got very unlucky there with no Gabites. Yep, MJ, I do gotta catch them all. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Alright, I need to bounce back here. I mean, he played a smooth and simple game. Just attach energies and get what you need to get. All right, I'm going second here, which is nice. Which also, this could be wrong. This could be bad if I don't get a water energy after this fighting energy. The Hitmonlee. This guy can be annoying because he'll punish your bench riders. Oh, this is a Gallade deck. Oh, I hate these decks. These decks are not fun to deal with. I'll be 100% honest. They can be really difficult to get rid of. Yeah, I was like, what supporter card can be used? Iridia? I was like, there's no point. Professor Oak, different story. Now, these decks used to run rampant all over the place. They weren't fun to deal with. Yeah. He only needs 2 energies. It does 20 more damage depending on the energies you have attached. Oh, I do have Professor Oak now. I didn't even pay attention. Alright, we're going to get rid of that Hitmonlee. Now, if I put a Garchomp here, that will be really, really nice. Rocky Helmet, pretty smart. "100% honest, I'm probably going to just retreat here. I have no reason to try to risk this Kabite, because as it stands, it's like my only defense against, it's going to do 100 damage to me. I survive, which is nice. Yeah, I have no reason to try to risk this. Alright, we're going to use the Iridia card here to heal it. So even if he tries to force me back out with like a Sabrina card, I can't remember its name. Not exactly a great spot to be in right now. I need the Garchomp up here soon. And I need to get the other Gibble going. Let's see, I got the Gabite, so I just need the Gibble. 8 cards, 2 Garchomps, Gibble. It's like a 30-something% chance. Yep, there's the Gallade. There goes my game, essentially, right there. That's sad. That's a really rough spot to be in. If he's smart, yep. Yeah, these Gallade decks, you don't see them that often because you have the Garatinas running around like rampant. But when you do run into it, it can be honestly devastating. Ugh. Yeah, this deck is really, literally meant to punish your bench riders. Wow, from 12 and 2 to 12 and 3. And now the Pokeball comes out of nowhere. Pretty useless now. Wow, I didn't even pull out the other Gibble. So yeah, this is a game over. There's nothing I can do. Wow, I went from 12 and 0 to this real quick. I'll say things. So like, those Gallade decks, I still haven't really found a consistent way to beat them. If you get to the Gallade quickly, yes, but the problem is getting to the Gallade quickly. What deck do we want to run with? Maybe we switch it up. Land Sharks, you were great for a while, but now you're on a bad kind of downturn here. Maybe we go with the Green Bees. I call it Green Bees because it's got the shiny bee drill, which I do love very much. I got level 8, but wow, I lost 3 in a row, so it gave me a level 8. If I can't beat a level 8, maybe it's a Smurf account, then I'm in trouble. This is a really weird deck. Dark and Fighting. Alright. Weird move, kind of, to build the deck like this. Is it a 3 energy deck? If so, why? I guess I'll use the Cry for Help. I might as well, before I evolve. Oh, okay, I got a Weedle. That's good. And then I can have the Beedrill going up real quick. Yeah, this is a really strange way to build this deck. I don't think he understands how energies work. All right. Yeah, he doesn't understand how this works. Okay. Or maybe this is nice. Maybe it's like a free win, essentially. Well, it is a free win at this rate. So I'm not going to complain too much. I don't think this guy understands what he's doing, but I guess better for me, huh? Okay. I'm just going to end this guy's game right now with the Beedrill. He's not going to be able to get anything really going here. And I got the Meowscarada, which is nice. So I now have my defensive Pokemon. This is a deck I built recently, a couple of days ago. I love it. I haven't used it really at all in ranked. But I think it can be a very consistent deck. I think it can be very consistent like the Garchomp deck was. Like, listen, the Garchomp deck got me 12-0. Yes, I lost 3 in a row there. But sometimes that's just the way your luck is with the deck. This one I feel like is a little less luck involved. Which is better. I need another Beedrill. Actually, for this deck. I don't have another Beedrill. I only have one Beedrill EX. You kind of only need the one, but it is nice if you have two. This is a really weird deck he has. This is a dark fighting grass? Maybe he has a Darkrai. I doubt level 8 does. Yes, I would love to if I could. Unfortunately, you can't. You just gotta demote them. I don't even know how this guy got the Pokeball rank 2 with this deck. Yeah, this deck makes no sense. This guy needs help, but we're gonna just put him out of his misery. Sorry, Bill. I'm sure you're a small guy, Bill. Alright, I'll take it. I needed another win there. I needed a win. Alright. That was a really weird match. Alright, I gotta find a way to get more points here in ranked. I think getting Pokeball rank in Season 1 would be a shame for me. Because I usually do much better online. Alright, we're going to continue with Green Bees until it really starts to consistently lose. I should probably call it Green Beans, that'd be funnier. Alright, what am I going to start off with here? A Weedle. Well, I already got the Kakuna, which is nice. So all I would need is the Beedrill, and I can really put some pain on this guy. Steel type, alright. Sorry. If he leads off with that Alga, I'm actually pretty happy here. Thank you. Gives me a free turn. He's probably wondering what I'm about to do here. We're going to put the cape on the Arceus, in my opinion, but I'm not going to complain. I think did he quit? He's waiting to return. I'm waiting for him to return, but I'll take my time here. I'll let him time out if that's what he does. Okay. No, he's back. Alright, he's got a Shaman going. What I need right now is probably the Florgato. No, I got the Florgato. The Masquerada. Is it Masquerada? I could be wrong. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I know I have 5 of the cards, but still. Alright, weird play there in my opinion. Now if he's smart, he attacks me 20 to 30 damage or whatever it is, puts the 2 on the Arceus, that makes sense. If I can get the Beedrill right here, that would be fantastic. Do I use the Erica card? Well, let's be honest. It's not like I'm going to survive a 130 attack with this guy, anyways. He does have a cape, which is nice. Oh, you know what I do here? Oh no, I can't retreat. Never mind. I actually made a mistake there. I could have probably retreated. No, because then, never mind. No, I made the right move. I won't be surprised if he decides to stick in there. I don't think he does. I think if he's smart, he switches out, knocks out my Kakuna, heals for the 10, retreat, throws the 1 on the Arceus. Unless he wants to stack up the Mew. If he gets cocky here, which he might. Yes, he does. Alright. Interesting move. Alright, I'm going to retreat here. I'll pull this. I got the Meowscarada, which is nice. Now I have a for sure way to deal with how do I say, for sure way to deal with the Dialga or whatever, essentially. Alright, got the Beedrill. So alright, now I just have to pretty much preserve the Kakuna. $70. I do 130, so no matter what here, I can. No, well, he was smart. Smart play there, kind of. Not exactly fully. I only lose 1 at least. It's not. He's not putting out the Beedrill. This is an interesting move here. Will he? Okay, he's gonna stack up the 100. Makes sense. He's kind of smart. He's kind of smart there. I'm gonna knock out this Dialga. Alright, now I'm up 2. Now he can't throw in the Shaman. He can throw in the Mew, sure. But that doesn't really do much for him. He throws in the Arceus, which just kind of guarantees him to, not to say lose here, but almost to. Yeah, he doesn't even knock me out. If he's going to try to use a red or Giovanni card, still I survive, which is great. Alright, we're going to put down this. We're going to use the Erica card here, because that's a smart move. Because even if he uses the Mew, I would live. So this has become a really bad spot for him. Because he can't put in the Mew. The Mew guarantee pretty much almost dies. Yep, he's going to put in the Mew. That's his only play, is to put in the Mew. Which I do 130 damage still. I just put in the Kakuna next turn. I get the Beedrill up. I don't know what he's trying to do here. I guess he wants to try to preserve the Arceus because it's a big hitter. Yeah, that's fair. I respect that to an extent here, but it's not enough here to win him anything. I think he realizes this too. His other movies he could put into Dialga and try to stall, but even then there's no point. Yeah, you just use the Leaf card. There's no reason to stall. Yeah, you just put in the Mew. No, he's pretty much conceded almost essentially here. Oh no, never mind. I'm wrong. I don't have the Meowscarada. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards, boys. I'm sure he'll surrender here. Or not. No, he's alright. He's gonna actually stick in. I respect that. I conceded the other game, which is just no real reason to pretty much drag out the other 2 turns I was going to take. Alright. Heart of the cards. I guess they always work. If you believe in gambling and you believe in the heart of the cards, you too can win. Alright. I think I'm going to play this last ranked up battle. You know, for my first stream, if I can, it'd be nice if I can end it on another win here with this other deck. I'm, I think, now 14-3 in total, if I'm not mistaken. This is my rank up match. I think he's a dark type deck. It is a dark type deck. That does help me. If I can get the bead roll up here early, and that's kind of the dream, is to always get the bead roll up early. But it's not always possible. I will hold up on the cape, actually. I always put the cape down early, which isn't bad, necessarily. But sometimes, you know, if you, yeah, see, because he's going to put the Rocky helmet on, I might as well just try to get this to go my way here. I won't be surprised if this is a Giratina deck. Now, I don't feel great about this start. I 100% will be honest, do not feel the greatest about this start. This guy is taking his sweet time. Did he disconnect? He's clearly there waiting. He might be waiting if he puts in the Giratina right now. No, he left. Really weird. I mean, listen, I'll take a concession for my last battle for a win. Because as it stands right now, it looks like he's going to stall out this Weedle. Which would be smart. And if he comes back, at least he loses a turn of a Dark Energy, which is nice. Alright. He does not stick in there. In case he comes back, I will throw this energy there. This cape here. No, I don't think he's back. I thought he was still... No, he's back. He's got to be back. Yeah, he's back. He's smart. Yeah, it's a quick turn for him. This is going to take me 2 turns to build this guy up real quickly. Alright, he's going to have double Darker Eyes here. No, that's smart of him. Pretty smart of him, I will not lie. I guess I'll get the other Spirigato here going up. Ooh, this is... Okay, because the problem I run into is this. 190 health. Do a 30 here. I'm trying to figure out if it's better if I hit him for the 30 right now. No, because he has another potion or something. This doesn't really matter. I will end the turn there. Because like I said, I can just build back up the... I have 2 Arca cards, so I can survive very easily. got the potion up here. Alright, we're gonna use an Erica card here the next turn. I know what I'm doing. Don't really know what his move is next. He doesn't have a really good move, realistically. Because if he tries to... Yeah, this is not exactly the great... Because once this guy goes down, which now he probably has a potion, he realizes it doesn't work for him reading his favor. All I gotta do is use this Erica card here. I'm guaranteed to live, I believe, no matter what here. Yeah, I'm guaranteed to live here no matter what. I think, right? Yeah. Because the most he can do to me is 120 if he has a red card. And if he does, I just switch out and I use the Erica card. You know, it's just, I can math this. Yep, that's what he's going to do. I'm guaranteed to live here. 80 plus 20 plus 20, 120 only. I survive on 20 health here, pal. What sucks for you is I have a Meowscarada that's going to knock you out. Because it does 130 damage plus 20 because you're weak to grass. Yep. Thank you. And I won on the last battle of the stream. That's awesome. I've been streaming for about an hour and 30 minutes, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's my first stream. I'm having some fun here. I opened up some packs earlier. So if you're just joining me, welcome. But I have ranked back up. Well, not ranked back up. I've ranked now to rank 3 of Pokeball on a unranked. I was 12-0, and now I'm like 15-3 now. But that's pretty good, I think, for a record. They're all things considered. But like I said, I'm going to come back with Pokemon again another time, maybe in a few days. I have to kind of get a stream schedule set up. But thank you guys for joining and watching the first stream of the channel. The next stream will be a Fallout stream for those who are familiar with the channel. I do play a lot of Fallout 4. I do very much enjoy. Now can I, wait, hold on. Claim all cannot be used for some items like booster packs. I have booster packs to claim? No, I don't. I think it's just glitched. Alright. But with that, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it very much. I'll be back possibly tomorrow, possibly Monday with a Fallout stream, some settlement building, some radium quests. And then maybe the day after that, I do another Pokemon stream of ranked battles and maybe do some deck building with you guys, if you guys have any suggestions. So with that, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the stream and you like the content. Check out the channel. A lot of Fallout stuff, like I mentioned. If you have any suggestions for other games, please write. I appreciate the advice. I'm always looking for a good game to play. It can be single player, multiplayer. I don't really mind. So long as I can play it and I have the actual equipment to play it. So with that, thank you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.